Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of Mukbang with Aim and Leigh.
Hello there, how are we doing guys? What's on the menu today, Aim?
Okay, so today we have, this is a request video, we have a shepherd's pie.
Or cottage if
you would do it with lamb, but this is done with beef, so this is a shepherd's pie. And we have that with, I've got a bit of mustard there, and then I have sprouts.
We're actually lying to the people here guys, because this is not shepherd's pie at all. This is pork pie, because we use pork mince and not lamb mince or beef mince.
Well, that was really irrelevant, but the point is,
gotta be honest.
Yeah, it's the shepherd's pie version. And before he rudely interrupted again, I was showing, so that's peas, and there's carrots in there and sprouts.
Yeah, mine's a healthy one because there's no sprouts, guys. Because we don't. I just asked your mum, you know, because Aim's mum lives with us, and I sent my daughter. I said, "Actually, I don't want any more sprouts," and her mum said, "No." You know why? She says, "I don't want no more sprouts here because I've seen what they do to Aim." Yeah, sprouts not good for you guys. Trust me.
Are you actually gonna say that to?
Yeah.
What about people that've got kids who are watching?
No, I used to hide mine. I used to give them to the cats. And if the cats wouldn't eat them, I put them in tissue and smuggle them down the toilet when no one was looking.
Sprouts are really good for you.
But I hope no one's kids are watching because I swear quite a bit.
I do try and tell you.
Oh well, if you've seen this on the thumbnail, guys, used to like a big old dish of this stuff, and that was enough for 4 people. I made this from scratch with the help of a packet, and this didn't start too well, you know. I mean, to have to hide it from you. So how this started was you had to brown off the mince, mix the sachet together, the packet, and parboil your carrots, add it all together.
Hang on, before I eat any more, what are you going to say?
It's perfectly fine. What I did, guys, I whacked the mince in the pan, whacked the juice in the pan, whacked the gravy in the pan, all together. Didn't boil the carrots at first. Then Aim shouts through, "Leigh, don't forget to boil the carrots." Like, "Oh no, Aim!" And I'm there fishing the carrots out with a fork and boiling
on the
them.
packet, you are supposed to put the carrots in directly to it. And
no,
then
once you've cooked them.
No, if you read the packet.
I do. You haven't, I have.
You don't parboil the carrots. It says to chop up 2 carrots and put them in with the onion and the mince and do it like that.
This is really tasty,
but
everyone.
I don't like al dente carrots. I don't like al dente spaghetti. Let me finish.
Oh, for God's sake.
Okay, carry on. I'll keep quiet. This is going to be the Leigh show from now on.
You babble a bit about who cares about... Right, guys, domestic violence out the way. I'm getting angry at me for talking too much.
And you know what? To finish the point that I was saying is if you like hard carrots, put them in direct. If not, parboil them first because then they taste better.
It's come out nice either way. And it went a bit up the creek at one point.
Yeah. What do you have? This is like a normal kind of meal that you have in the middle of the week, or you can have it on the weekend, I suppose. But like, it's something that when I was a kid, anyway, we had it like in a weekday, and it was a staple in our house.
Traditional English food. We should do a traditional English series. Cottage pie, shepherd's pie, pie. What else is traditional English food?
Sausage and mash.
Yeah, sausage and mash. Cheese and potato pie, which is pretty much mash and cheese and sausage.
That's optional, really, but what else?
I don't know.
Well, you do an English breakfast, you say
yeah,
that.
that's that.
Tea and scone.
You know what dinners I mean? Traditional English meals. Like fish and chips, obviously that's a given. When I was a kid, I was a fussy bugger. So if you had your mates round for dinner, like after school, it'd be like chicken nuggets and chips or, you know, the usual boring stuff.
When I was growing up, it isn't necessarily a traditional thing, but egg and chips was like something that a family had used to have. Like, for whatever reason, I don't know, but...
Oh, crap. Alright, I got the mince. I've saved it. And I am drinking today, I'm finishing this off actually from Friday, blueberry juice drink. This is so tasty. It reminds me a bit of Oasis, the dark purplish one, or whatever bloody colour it is.
I love Oasis.
No, I can't get my head around. It's the price of these new Fantas. Like the cans. I went, where did we go now? I don't know, I went somewhere anyway. And they had these, it's all American, ain't it, when they're bringing them over here. And the kids, well, I'd tear, she loves them, but I'd refuse to pay it. About £2.50 for a can of pop. Crazy.
For what?
For a bloody pop. What different flavours to what you get in the UK, because over here we're quite mundane. You just get like orange, don't you? And a couple of others.
What's your favourite pop?
Mine. I love, go back to being a kid. When I was a kid, Pop Man. Pop Man used to come around when we were kids.
You need to explain the pop.
You don't get that these days, because all the traditional stuff we were used to as kids has gone out of society. When I was a kid and when I was, and it's still doing in certain areas, but not around here anyway. Or not on our street.
It's a bit like the milkman, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a van that goes around with a bloke, obviously driving the van, and he delivers pop to you. And it was like these glass bottles. It wasn't fizzy pop. Sometimes it was. Usually it was like
we
I don't know.
Lemonade, orangeade, things like that.
They deliver it to your door. So if you go into any Tesco and pay them £2.50 a bottle, or whatever.
Ours was fizzy pop. You'd have like Dandelion and Burdock, which I believe, from what I've heard from somebody American I know, is like their version of root beer.
You told me that.
Yeah, but I heard it off somebody else. And then we had like Coke, but it wasn't like Pepsi Coke, it was like their version of Coke. Orangeade, things like that.
Well, that's what I was going to say though. You asked me my favourite pop. And going back to when I was a kid, that was it, Dandelion and Burdock.
I don't like that sort.
Oh, it's so good. You can't drink too much of it. When it goes flat, it ain't very nice, but...
I've just got squash.
Coke, in general, when we were kids, I mean, that was like... If you got Coke, we've got about 30 years now, then that was pretty cool. It's pretty expensive back then. We used to use Asda's Coke or Sainsbury's own cola. Remember Roller Cola?
I used to have Cherryade. I've got some Cherryade actually.
Yeah.
Whose is the lime and...
I bought it for you to try.
I love
lemon and lime fizzy pop.
My favourite pop was Vimto. Oh, love Vimto.
I don't mind Vimto.
No, I'm totally the opposite. Like, I cannot stand sweet drink. I do like, now and again, like a pop or Fanta is not one of my favourites. But I love, obviously, you know about my water. But squash, I can't never have too much fluids, I'll tell you.
Well, going back, like my gran and granddad, my gran ain't with us now, but my granddad, he's like 85, I believe. So when fizzy pop come around, it wasn't a thing when they were kids. There was no such thing as like bicarbonated pop, whatever you call it.
Carbonated.
Yeah. So they have when it come around. I mean, you're going back. They'd have been in the 40s, I guess, when fizzy pop become a big thing. Like over here in like the 80s, Coca-Cola and stuff, and they'd already been living for like half their life. So they used to buy a bottle of lemonade, and I swear down, one bottle of lemonade would be in their cupboard for like 4 months. And I'd go around, like staying around there, and go, do you want a glass of pop? Like, well, what have you got? Squash? No, we got some lemonade. It's like, oh, great. It was out of date 4 years earlier. I was like, it was a bit flat, Gran. So, sorry, we bought it like back in 2000. It's now like 2009.
Sweets when I went on holiday. My favourite vegetable of all time.
They'd also buy sweets for like coach trips and holidays abroad. Like you suck a sweet on a plane so you stop your ears popping. Oh, cross. We'll be there with their sweets. One pack of like fruit gums or wine gums, whatever they are. You know, the long tube ones. They'd last them about 3 holidays. They'd only eat about 2 sweets.
And then what it is, they go on holiday the second time, like a year later, and still get the same sweets out the cupboard.
Yeah, they last about 2-3 years, these sweets would. No need to buy more sweets, Alice. We got them in the suitcase from 2 years ago.
What was your like, as well, around Christmas time, our family and a lot of my friends' family used to buy the same thing. So, you'd all have a box of Maltesers in the house, like Ferrero Rocher, orange fruit in a basket, big oranges, clementine, and the little ones, the little easy peeler ones, and what else did you used to have to? And a bowl of nuts. No one ate these big nuts apart from my mum. She used to have the, I don't know what they're called, the little ones that you crack. But then there was like the big walnuts. No, they're like monkey nuts.
I don't know. I never used to eat it myself.
You know what the monkeys eat?
Yeah. The monkeys, I saw that program, was bloody hilarious. I'm sorry guys, going off topic there. Sweets and stuff as a kid. Again, Christmas tree chocolates. You'd put them on, they'd be gone before Christmas because me and my dad would eat them all. And we're like, where the hell are they all gone now? I was like, oh, sorry. Trying to hide the wrappers down the side of the city.
And if you don't know what Christmas tree chocolates are, you know, like you put your baubles on the tree, the decorations. Well, some people put chocolates on their tree. My mum didn't ever do that. My mum's a fussy sod when it comes to Christmas trees. She likes it to all look all fancy. But
Christmas tree chocolates used to be wrapped in foil and shiny. They were fancy.
Yeah, she was just a bit like, oh no, I'm having it a certain way. But she was a bit snobby with it. But to be perfectly honest, a lot of people did do that. He used to eat more.
I've never known anyone to be as fussy with their Christmas tree as your mother.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's not even a joke.
I'm going to check that out just so people can get exact facts.
What are you on about? Checking what?
To see what those nuts are called.
Well, Christmas time, back in the day, you didn't have celebrations, you didn't have Munch Heroes or Oreo selection boxes, all that crap.
We did have selection boxes.
Yeah, but not Oreo ones and all the fancy stuff we get these days. There wasn't 10 different types of Ferrero Rocher, it's just one type of Ferrero Rocher. Go on.
They are. These are the nuts that, I think they're just like peanuts in, but these are monkey nuts. These kind. And my mum would sit there and she'd eat loads. I mean, my mum is so tiny, but she'd sit there and eat loads of them. That was something that was in our house at Christmas time. And trifle.
Trifle, yeah. I wasn't a big fan of it. Flans. I don't even know what a bloody flan is, but when we used to make them, it had fruit on top.
She'd probably put something in it.
She'd put stuff in it, usually like fruit, and I'd look at it like, that is not pudding. Hello, Barn. Look at him.
Oh, there he is.
Little man's come to visit again, guys. I said he's going to be a bigger star than us one day. But Christmas, my gran and granddad, they're not religious. Oh, sorry, they're not Christmassy. They were religious when I was growing up. And they was into, what's that, Jehovah's, all that waffle. It's not my cup of tea, but it was theirs.
It's not waffle to anybody who's into it.
We're allowed our opinions, it's just mine, okay? No one's going to be offended, and if they are, then that's okay. So they were into religion, but they give it up when I was born, or just before I was born, and didn't really... I didn't even know there was... I never ever wondered why every year there wasn't a Christmas tree up. There just never was a tree up. They'd buy each other a couple of presents. It wasn't a big thing for them. They'd buy me, obviously, presents, and my mum and my family and whatnot. But between the two of them, they'd hit me and say, what do you want, Alice, for Christmas? She said, I'll have a new coat. So she'd go out and buy a new coat. I was like, Gran, that's not exciting. Where's the Star Wars figures? Where's the bloody Batman action house or whatever? I want a new coat. I was like, oh, right, okay. If I ever got bought a coat, I did get bought a coat. That's when you know you're getting old, isn't it?
To be perfectly honest with you, I used to have a new coat every Christmas anyway. Like a new winter coat. Just because that was just something that our family did.
You bought me a coat a couple of years ago, and that's when I knew. I was actually excited about it. Like, wow, a new coat.
That was a nice coat.
It's bloody lovely. I still wear it now, every day when I go out. Point being, though, that's when I knew I was getting a bit older.
I was a big believer in Father Christmas, and I mean, when I tell you, that was it for me for Christmas. I loved it. And after... basically, we had this pub across the road from where we are now. I actually still live in the same area as I grew up in, literally 2 minutes that way. And our McDonald's used to be a pub. And before it got built into a McDonald's, I used to go and sit on there with my uncle and auntie in the car park. We'd have a drink in the car, and I'd have a Coke.
Have a pint at 4 years old.
Oh, yeah. And he'd go, there's Father Christmas, like, and I believed him. I believe Father Christmas was flying across the sky to another country, and then his last stop was here. And then every Christmas Eve, I'd have like a Christmas Eve present, pyjamas, a book, a teddy bear, and it was the most exciting feeling I've ever had. I put a carrot out for Rudolph, some sherry. I know my dad drank sherry. Carrots, and he'd get my dog to nibble the carrots so it looked like it was eaten by a reindeer. And then on Christmas morning, I'd just come downstairs and my dad would be like, no, you've got to wait a minute, have a cup of tea. I was like, I don't want a cup of tea. He does that now.
Yeah, he is a bit of a pest.
Oh, and then like, he'd be like, sorry. And then he'd be like, okay. And then he'd come in and everything had gone, like the carrots and everything. I was like, oh my God, Santa's been, and there was just presents everywhere, and I was very, very lucky.
Yeah,
Not necessarily expensive when we was kids, but like just as a girl, I used to love Barbie dolls and like stickers and glittery, all that business. And it was like, oh, wow. And then one day, one year, and it's actually done something to me. Like, it's affected me as a grown woman. I mean, I'm 35 nearly, but I'll never get over the disappointment of. I went downstairs one year, and I saw my dad putting my presents out from black bags.
At least you never went downstairs and found your mum with Santa. That'd have been worse.
I'd rather have done that. At least I know he was existing. But the point is, that's how I found out. And I was heartbroken. And I've been heartbroken ever since.
I think, in my honest opinion, going onto Santa and presents and stuff, these days, I mean, you might be a young person, right? Let's be honest, if you're 20 or below, you're half our age nearly. And when I was that age, when I was a kid, and when I was a kid, we were the same age, because I only got 2 months between us. There was so many options that, as a kid, you'd go for the Argos book. You'd get a pen.
You'd get an Argos. An Argos book for Americans is like a catalogue of things from one shop. You know, like a
huge shop.
Yeah. Argos is, I don't know what even now. You know, like, imagine Hobby Lobby having a catalogue full of toys and different things. It's sort of like that.
It was great. And you get there with your pen, and there'd be a whole toy section. And they have boys section, girls section, sort of games in general, bikes. You mark off what you want. Or you didn't. I'm not really know. I told Steve to do a challenge me one of the days. We'll test each other so you can hit more sprouts. One of the days, not today.
Win.
So, but you'd mark it off, or you get a piece of paper and write down the catalogue number, and you like, put a little star next to it. I really want that one, Mum. The one at the top's the one I really want.
You do a double star.
But the one below, if you can't get the one at the top, I'll get the one below it. If you can't get the one below it, the one below that. But not the one at the bottom, 'cause that's not that good. Or whatever. But nowadays, it's like if you're a lad, if you've got a son, got the new Call of Duty, the new FIFA, 2 games straight away, £100. And that's without the season pass, which lasts like 12 months, and you get all the bonus. One game these days, so I've had Xbox Ones, PS4s, can set you back about £120. It's crazy. And if the kid wants a new phone, then good luck to you. Go and get a second mortgage, £500 on a bloody phone, or a contract, and you got to risk it. Like,
and when they get older, you see, our daughter's 18 in October. When they get above 10, 11, that's it.
So expensive. But as kids, for me anyway, you'd mark off all these things. But literally, I mean, I'm talking young kid, not below 12. By the time Christmas Day came, you forgot half the bloody things you asked for. So you didn't care if you got what you asked for, or it was lots of other little stuff, because stuff back then, kids were like, I have to have that because my mate's getting it. It was just like, Mum, whatever you get me, I'm going to love because it's Christmas Day.
Like a CD back then was like, wow. But I just wanted Barbie dolls, stationery, fancy things like that. But they wasn't that expensive. Like, I think you could probably like get that sort of stuff now from like the parent shop, or they call it in America the Dollar Tree, I think. But basically, nowadays, you couldn't do that. Like, kids want everything. I mean, our daughter is kitted out with probably all the mod cons you could imagine.
She's got a bigger TV than we have.
She's got about, well, that makes us look bad, but she's got a huge TV, put it that way.
It was meant to be ours, weren't we? Give it to her because it wouldn't fit on our TV stand. But like I said, she's got everything she wants and everything she could ask for.
That's why Christmas isn't that exciting.
No.
And that is your fault as well.
Cheers.
She said one day, she's not, you know, one thing that if anything it's taught her, she's never ever asked us for anything. Like, she's, you'll meet her soon.
Yeah.
She is the kindest girl. Anyway, she never goes, oh, you know what, my mate's got this, I want to. She just went, I really would love an Xbox One. She said, I'm not that bothered though. Next day, went out and bought it.
She still now loves playing with Lego, and she's like nearly 18. And she asked for Lego for her 18th birthday. It's like, T, you can't have Lego for your 18th. I want Lego. Originally, she wanted to drive at 18. She said, I'm going to wait a little while for that until I feel a bit more confident. First, I want some Lego. I was like, okay. But if you've seen the price of Lego, it ain't the cheapest stuff. I mean, for a big piece of Lego, you've got £100 straight away.
But I'd rather her be a kid for as long as.
Defo. Well, things have changed so much. Toy shops, there is no toy shops. I feel sorry for kids.
No, there's not.
You got one toy shop in the whole of Wolverhampton, as far as I know. What's it called?
Is it the Entertainer?
Yeah, the Entertainer. When we were kids, like there was a lot more toy shops, but like I heard, with our kid, our Tia, she was mainly into programs as a kid. During dinner time, like from 4 o'clock till 7 o'clock. She'd
watch like CBBS, if you ever know what that is.
Yeah, most people.
Nickelodeon type thing.
Yeah, it's only in America, innit? But nowadays, I heard someone say the other day, all the kids want, and I see this when I'm out and about, and someone's got a kid and they want to keep it quiet. Have my phone, play on an app, watch a cartoon on YouTube. That's all kids want nowadays.
I don't see much interaction anymore. I mean, like when I was about 14, you go and call for your friends around the area and go out.
14?
Tia, wasn't you?
I was doing that about 5.
No, I wasn't
on a
allowed.
nice area.
We lived in our area was nice, but the difference is I wasn't allowed. Just simple as I think it's different for girls as well.
No, what I meant was not a nice area because you lived in a lovely area, but as in ours was like a street where you knew everyone.
It was a cul-de-sac.
Yeah, so you were safe.
But to be honest, we lived in different areas, and I think that
was bloody lovely.
And you've got to just take into that into consideration. But we was allowed out. But I've noticed that kids nowadays, which to be honest, I'm not bothered about because I'm so glad Tia is in. I mean, she's a grown woman in October, but she never went out like that. It was all on the social media. It was all on. Well, there's WhatsApp, there's Facebook, there's Skype, there's Facebook Messenger. You can talk on. You can talk, so you don't need to necessarily go out.
But at the same time, though, that can be a pain in the arse because your kid's there. And like when I was a kid, me and my dad.
It is like this.
Yeah, that's how our daughters are.
And then like sometimes she'll go on like Tia, and she's like, yeah.
You're like, just get off the bloody phone for 2 minutes. You're in the house with us to spend time with us. I am with you, ain't I? No, you're on your bloody phone.
She's not cheeky.
They're not cheeky, but she's just a kid, ain't she?
Well, she's not though. That's the thing. She is 18 coming, and it's hard for me, Leigh, because I had Tia at 17. I was young when I had Tia, now Barney, and I was young, having So there's only 17 years between us. So when she's 30, I'll be 47. But that's the difference because some people, my mum had me at 35. So, like, I still feel young, but I've got a nearly 18-year-old. Therefore, it's hard to know that age where you can just sort of class her as, when do you let them be an adult? Because we still feel young ourselves. How can we have an 18-year-old?
As a kid, though,
Hello, Barney.
me and my dad, we'd wrestle. Most boys wrestle with their dads, like proper full-on fighting.
Just playing, though.
Yeah, like, if he was getting too much, he was a lot stronger than me. I was like a little boy. You just like kick him in the gonads, and then that's soon put him on his feet, on his knees, like yeah. And then like my mum, I'd play games, like board games and stuff.
My mum used to read to me and stuff all the time.
If I was in bed by a certain time, like, as long as you got your pyjamas on, you're in bed by 8 o'clock. You can have half an hour of a book read. It's all changed these days. The kids like, can I go on my phone for half an hour? Can I watch half an hour of my favourite programme?
Our Tia used to love being read to, and I did. Do you know the Mr. Men stories? That was like a thing when I was little. Mr. Men was my absolute favourite books ever. And Beatrix Potter.
I used to love Famous Five and like Roald Dahl.
Oh yeah, Roald Dahl's Twits.
Badass, man. Like Charlie's Chocolate Factory and all that stuff.
It was fun.
Matilda, I love that book.
But we got things like rollerblades and things like that for Christmas, and you'd have like different things like maybe you could build and just other stuff and colouring. But these days everything is electrical, and it's such a shame for them because when it's like they say like don't be a sheep, but it's impossible not to move with the trends of the times, isn't it? Like if all the kids out there have got like the best tablet and your kid hasn't, you feel terrible. As parents, I feel awful these days for younger kids who've got multiple children because they all want to follow suit, don't they? And if one kid's got it, another one's going to want it, and I feel awful for them because it's so expensive. I mean, we won't have any more kids.
No, that's enough. If she has some kids, I'll have grandkids, sorted. But we're at an age now where a lot of people ain't. I mean, we're up to 35 and we can go off and do stuff. We can go on holidays.
We're young enough to still have a few more kids.
Yeah,
but the difference is we don't want to do that. It's not because we don't like kids, but it's not. I'm too selfish. I like my animals.
Just going to start enjoying ourselves a bit more. But all I needed as a kid was a stone and some mates. And you just go trekking. That's what it's called. Or tracking, not trekking. Where you draw arrows on the floor, somebody would be on, and you have to go and find your mates, and they're hiding in an alleyway or in someone's garden. And you follow the arrows, and you go this way, go that way, and eventually you find them. And I was like 6 years old. We just make our own fun. There's a wall. I'm going to climb it. Why are you climbing it, Leigh? It's a wall. It's there to be climbed. And what if you fall off it? Then I'll have a fun story to tell the next day at school. That's all we did as boys.
Yeah, we never did that.
Well, no, as girls
we did this thing. I mean, obviously, I don't know what happened in America regarding being kids, but we played something called Pogs. And, like, you collect stickers and you do swaps. I collect Barbie stickers, and all the girls would collect Barbie stickers, and then we'd collect Pogs, which are like these little round little round plastic things or cardboard things, and then you had a plastic one which is called a slammer. And we never really played the game. Not that much.
It's just about collecting, weren't it?
And then there was like collecting these things called trolls. You collect trolls and you take them all into school. And look at him.
Oh, bloody hell. I think he's trying to tell us it's time to pack up.
Yeah, I reckon it is anyway. But yeah, let us know what you did as a kid and what your favourite things to do was.
What was your favourite Christmas present you had as a kid?
Mine was definitely my PlayStation. Oh no, a Mega Drive. That was the best thing for me ever.
They were a pain in the arse.
You could never save on them.
You play for like 4 hours on Sonic, get so far, you couldn't save the game. Once you died,
and you
that's
young
it.
people out there, but you don't even know that existed. We could never save our games. We'd have to start, and it'd go, and then game over. You start back from the very beginning of the whole entire game. So say you got up to level 5, and you was there, and you thought, yes, I've got like 1 level to do, and you died after you lost all your rings on Sonic. You'd go there, the very back to the beginning again.
It took you till you were like in your 30s to complete Sonic, because we got it on the Xbox or wherever it was. You was able to save the bloody game and get all the way through.
I did. I was like, right, I'm going to do this. I had done it on the Mega Drive, but like it was such a novelty. I did it once.
It's too much.
Over the moon, and then I did it. And I completed it in like half an hour because I must have practiced every day like 10 times and died.
I'm surprised there's not more murders between children who try to play Sonic because it's so difficult.
On the table, going to sleep.
Yep, look at him right here.
And that concludes our shepherd's pie evening, guys.
Is it shepherd's or cottage?
It's shepherd's pie, that is.
What's a shepherd again, Anne? Because you asked me in the other video.
Someone who collects sheep.
Anyways, guys, we did this on Sunday. You're not going to actually see this on Sunday. Unless you see it next Sunday, I don't know. We had to record it today due to the fact we are away next weekend and we won't have time to record. So, if anything happens between now and then...
We could do a little vlog.
Yeah, we could do. We might do. We'll see if we get enough.
We'll do a little vlog just to show you where we are at the beach.
Yeah, me and
when I say beach, don't
funeral.
get too excited. It's not like Barbados. It's just Morecambe.
We'll do some or other. Right, guys. Thank you for watching. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe. And make sure you check out the new challenge video that we have got coming out with Tia. But it might already be out, actually, when you see this video, guys. So you just have to flick back if it is. I'll try and put something in the description if we've already uploaded it, if I remember to. Turn on your notification bells as well so you don't miss out on future videos. Yes, and this is part 1, I think should be anyway, traditional English meals. Yeah. I think we should do a little series of them. Chicken nuggets and chips. Pie and chips. Even that, I don't think I'm going to get on very well with that English video. Well, you love pie and chips. I do, Ollie. Tell them the truth. Oh, I love Holland's pie. No, can you just confirm? Right, we're going on too long here. Do you honestly tell them that I love pie? No, you hate pie. It's too much mass for you. Pie equals whatever. I don't like it. You meant to turn the phone off when you do a video, Anne. It doesn't really matter. Right, guys. Can I just say, he loves vegetables. Yeah, that's not true. Yeah, but why'd you tell him I like pie? Oh, right. Well, we can still do a pie and mash or something. You just said that I love it. Stop getting angry. See you later, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.